Hello, how are you? It's Lucy Wolfe here, sleep consultant and author of The Baby Sleep Solution and all about the Baby Sleep Solution and creator of the Lucy Wolfe Sleep Plans online baby course. I hope that you're really well today. I just wanted to discuss with you about what your child might wear at bedtime. And again, this can be an issue of concern for lots of parents because, of course, your child won't sleep well if they're too hot or too cold. And I think trying to get the balance right can be challenging because we often misread or misinterpret or also just don't really understand or know what feels right for your baby. I think the first thing to discuss is getting the room temperature right. So again, the ideal temperature for the bedroom will be somewhere between 16 and 20 degrees. And again, you can use a room thermometer to help you identify what room temperature your bedroom actually is. And again, I suppose it's a good idea to pay attention to what time or what the temperature might be in the core part of the night. So that between that 3, 4 and 5 o'clock in the morning, where the room temperature would generally be at its lowest. So again, just to keep an eye on that. And then I suppose, generally speaking, I feel using a sleeping bag is a very, very good way of helping you to rule out not too hot, not too cold, and to avoid loose bedding, so that we're continuing to support safe sleep guidelines, but also to avoid a child who might kick off their blankets. So there's lots of different sleeping bags on the market, and the most brilliant thing about them is that you can adjust the tog to the season. So again, you can go higher up during the winter months and then you can come right down to a low tog sleeping bag in the summertime. And when it gets really warm, I still suggest that we keep the sleeping bag, but maybe we strip your baby down, to one layer or no layer, but that your sleeping bag still stays. I love a sleeping bag because it takes the hot and cold out of sleep. I love it also as well because it's a lovely sleep cue that your baby begins to associate with going to sleep. I also like it because it can stop young children from standing up with ease, and it also can stop an older child from beginning to climb out of the cot as well. It won't stop them completely, but again, it can make it a little bit more it can make it a little bit more difficult for them. So then I suppose in terms of clothing, you'll be looking at a range of long sleeve vest, short sleeve vest, pajamas, baby grow. Would generally recommend again that you're adjusting this to the season, that you're looking at a 100% cotton bedding and bedwear. And again, you can judge your child's temperature by either placing your hand on their tummy or the back of the neck. And again, you can either remove a layer or add a layer as you feel appropriate. I generally recommend that you can introduce a sleeping bag from around 6 weeks onwards, although some of you will be swaddling your babies before this age range. And although there can be some mixed reviews around swaddling, so again, I would encourage you to make an informed decision around this. And again, if you have decided to swaddle, that you by 4 months, or at least by the time your baby starts to move or show any inclination of moving, they must come out of the swaddle. And again, the sleeping bag is a good solution at this stage. And again, I would generally use the sleeping bag for bedtime and nap time as well, because again, we're always promoting those really good sleep cues for your family and your baby as well. So I hope that's helpful, and I look forward to seeing you here again soon.